Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see, the winners of 7 straight, the Oregon Ducks. The Ducks will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So UCLA's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you...
Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They say all games count the same, but you get to this portion of the season and a chance to win a top 10 battle like this carries a little extra weight.
And whoever keeps the top 10 number beside their name after this game will have earned it, because these two teams are very talented, David. We're now at the midpoint of the season. We're starting to get an idea of who these teams are. We're going to find out a whole lot more here today, though.
Yeah, dang right. How much implications down the road does this have? But how about you get an idea of exactly where you stand right in the middle of the season, playoffs down the road, make your statement here today.
And the Bruins are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Ducks offense taking the field for a chance. We have to see them today. And what a performance, an aerial show for this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. On the run, it's Green. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Catch in the middle, it's Perry. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Ducks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Moore will throw. Gets it out quickly. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. 6th play of the drive coming up. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires complete on the crosser. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Ducks trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Was to pass. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Was to keep it in the air. Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown, Oregon! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They put together an 81-yard drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. UCLA will go back to work on offense. A little bit of feeling each other. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Bruins send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the grab close to the logo. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32. The Ducks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Caught close to the marker, it's McClain. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Moore to the air. Here's the shuffle pass. It's complete. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. 2nd down, he'll throw it. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. He'll pull it down and run. Finds a crease at the 20. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Ducks in the hurry-up. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Hill. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Ducks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Got his man. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 14-3. A pretty short drive there, covering 38 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. With jet sweep pass. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Marshall. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. They just keep firing. Makes the catch. It's Matthews. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. They'll line up for a second down play. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Caught near the sticks. It's Matthews. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Guys, let's talk a little UCLA. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got...
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Lining up to add another. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Man, we've been anticipating this top 15 matchup all week. Let's show you how things are playing out. Florida is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll be talking about in Gainesville for some time. They're up by 24 over Alabama. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Moore will throw. Pulls it in. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. To the air on first down. Right down the middle. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Ross. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Looking to throw on first down. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Makes the grab. It's Clay. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong, only called on twice in the victory last week. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Guys, let's take a minute here and think about UCLA. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting just last week, a commitment from a big-time 4-star defensive back. David, what does a commitment like that do for the program?
I mean, so exciting. Like, once you start creating momentum in recruiting, it's really fun to watch it. And getting a guy like that in the back end, in the secondary, that's so important to your defense.
Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
They had a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field. When I run that post route, the QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Coming out with it, it's Gresham. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it. Turning it on! Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 for the offense. Moore to the air. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Ducks headed quickly to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off play action. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Ducks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, and he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play.
Ooh, definitely dodged a bullet there. Listen, the quarterbacks don't run with the football all the time in practice, and they're not used to all that contact sometimes. Have a tendency to cough it up a little bit. A bad play because he coughed it up? Could have been worse, though. Good thing he landed on it.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ross. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Ducks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Moore will throw. Gets open down the middle. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to fire. He got it! And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Bully ball on third and short. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And the field goal draws us even as we get close to halftime. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here's the handoff. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 for the first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the grab. It's Cox. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in college football heaven, the Rose Bowl.
And the Bruins will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Gresham. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Moore to the air. Gets it out fast. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll go back to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Got it behind the line. It's McClain. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. And the Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air on second down. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
The Ducks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Clay. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now on second down. takes the handoff. It's Green. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. The Ducks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The noise level is relentless here on 2nd down. Punts it out of the air. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they've regained the lead. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Bruins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Sends it back in motion. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Matthews. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The give to the back. Spins away from the defense. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Here comes the heat. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. On target to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Power football with the run. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Oh, they're after him. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't quite cross the frame to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
That's going to drive the defensive coordinator crazy because these guys take pride on their sub-defense packages. When you get into 3rd and long situations, that's when D coordinators love to get creative and throw all these exotic blitzes and pressure the quarterback. Nobody got even close.
Touchdown, Bruins! They take the lead with the 6.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself in for 6.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
And some room to work. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Well, look what's happening now. Old Uncle Mo has hit the transfer portal and is changing sidelines. The pull and throw off the RPO. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Ducks can really attack on this second and short. Using his legs, it's Hill. There he goes. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're going to ride this running back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And the Ducks really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Moore will throw. It's complete. Touchdown, Oregon. They've got the lead here in the 4th. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And it's good, and he pushes the lead to 3. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, man. Take a look at how things are playing out. Eastern Michigan is down big on the scoreboard, and for a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed. They're trailing by 27 to Kent State. Any big developments here in the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Cox. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Marshall. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. They go to the ground. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. And the Bruins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The give to the tailback. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the grab on 3rd down, and that is a rare drop for this guy. The Bruins will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. That That's caught. It's Moore. And he's brought down after the spin move for a short gain. Line getting set on second down. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Past the first down marker and still running. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Moore to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Moore. He stopped at the 32. Picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Moore. He makes the catch. He's knocked down immediately, but they'll have a goal-to-goal situation from the angle. He'll keep it himself. Quick step and go. Touchdown Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run.
UCLA, 24.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Wants to go up top on first down. They're in the... And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's the big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Got a man, it's Matthews. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Caught over the middle, it's Reese. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down.
Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Lost a throw again. Oh, and he drops it on the crossing route on first down. He knew that defense was bearing down on him. It'll be 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, UCLA! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
and the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Gresham. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on first down from the 28. He'll pull it on the read. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? It's a draw. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
Yeah, and there's a lot of pressure right now on this down if you're on offense because your last 2 plays have gone nowhere. You know the defense just needs to get the football back to give their team an opportunity to go win the game, so you're probably going to have to throw to get this first down. A lot of pressure here on the quarterback there.
Yeah, and how I throw, I think, is important. This is a time where I love moving my quarterback outside the pocket, making it an easy throw, or let him run the football, and if he doesn't get it, the clock still ticks. It's still my friend.
Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Going right to work up top. He's got his man across the middle. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Looking downfield on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in second and manageable. Offense in an empty set. Back to pass on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Reese. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Looking to throw for it. Grab near the marker. It's Reese. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Shaw. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Grabbed over the middle. It's Reese. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. So now it's second and long.
No gain on the play. Second down.
Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Grabbed in the middle. It's Matthews. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. And I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
They're going to go to the air on third and short. Makes the grab. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left.
Timeout, UCLA.
From the gun, looking for a man. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. And this to lock things up late. Absolutely perfect. Guys, final minute of play, and we are all tied up.
Man, that is a massive field goal. So much pressure on him. With just a couple of seconds left here in the game, he knocks it through the uprights. It looks like this thing's going into overtime as long as your defense does not completely screw this thing up.
On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. The running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Gives it on the option. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the grab on the left. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. They'll try to put 3 on the board and take the lead in overtime. Absolutely center cut. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to pass. It's Vincent. Rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
The inside handoff. And at least they keep him out of the end zone. He's on the 3. Big third down here as they try to keep the drive alive. A touchdown will win it. They'll try to get it through the air. Looking to the end zone. He got it in, and the celebration is on. A walk-off touchdown in OT.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.